Alright, so this will basically be a tutorial for the mine skip as well as the blackjack glitch. The mine skip, or in this particular level we call it the egg skip because of these floating eggs with monsters in them. You need two mines in your inventory in order for this to work. I don't really know why that is, but that is pretty much the case. What you need to do is just make sure that, like, when you're falling down from a particular height like this one and everything, just make sure that you throw the mine and then just jump with scroll. That's really all there is to this trick. It can be a little bit tricky in this particular level though, because there's the ceiling. Some people get caught on the ceiling and it's just mainly just about timing, but okay, I got it there. That's pretty much all you really need to do for this here. In New Dark, there's no way to use the blackjack glitch for this particular level because you need lockpicks to do that, and I'll go over that in just a quick second. So, in a level like this for Lost City and everything, what you need to do is just first start an attack with the blackjack, and then cycle your inventory until you get to the square tooth lockpick. And then once you do that, you just need to sheath and unsheath your weapon, because now my blackjack's loaded, and since it's loaded, I can do this.
It's not lost no more.
Not the best example, but got the job done at least. The whole trick behind this and everything, it's mainly just kind of like a timing thing. Let me just do that so that we don't have to listen to Garrett right now. The trick behind this and everything is it's mainly just more or less a timing thing. My whole way of doing it and everything is just to hold down on the tilde key for just a little bit and everything, and then just go to press number 2, which would be the binding for my blackjack, and just unsheath and then sheath my weapon again. So like this. Some people do it differently just based on their visual cue, or use like an actual audio cue and just like listen to the sound of the blackjack in order to get it to work. It has some particular uses, like in this one for TDP, for example, just getting across chasms like this one. Or that one over there, like I just did earlier for Expert. It can also be used in gold for like a certain section within mage towers as well. It may have other practical uses. It's basically just used in canceling falls. But you can also copter and everything using the blackjack glitch as well. Although this is probably only useful in this particular level at the moment, and for people who are running expert categories. Kind of a poor example, but when you copter, you're essentially loading the blackjack and just chaining jumps together with the blackjack glitch, essentially. Like that. And it can be used to, like, to get over here from this chasm, or over to there. It's more useful over here in routes and everything, getting over here to this fire talisman, up over to there from back from where you started to finish the level. That's pretty much the only use we have for like coptering at the very moment. There are other strats obviously involving like a rope arrow, but this would pretty much be like the fastest one to my knowledge. There's not much more practical use for it aside from this and everything, since you won't really be using it for other levels where you'd have to like just be at the same like height level with a chasm like this. But that's pretty much the blackjack glitch, as well as the as well as coptering and the mine jump that you would use in certain levels. In a nutshell, essentially.